I've seen a lot of stuff about the world these days, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. I don't know if I'll ever post this. It might get posted, might not. I might get yelled at by my mom for being up at 11:30 at night. But it's important to talk about stuff. We're currently in a hardship time. Hardship times make hard people, but hard people make peaceful times. But peaceful times make soft people, and soft people make hardship times. It's a cycle that will never end. It's a thing that we will always go through. Anyone who's over the age of, middle-aged will probably understand. I understand that a lot of you are young, and a lot of you want to grow big, and a lot of you want to be the big next thing, and that's okay. It's okay to dream. It's okay to inspire. Optimism is something that you want to hold on to for as long as you can. But it's also important to understand the risks, and it's important to understand the rules of the world. This world is broken. We live in a world where nothing can ever be perfect. Nothing can ever be fully peaceful. We will always have war no matter what era we're in. We will always have death no matter who we are. Everyone was born and everyone will die. And it's just something that happens. It's something that happens to the world. And that's okay. It's okay to be scared of the world. It's okay to be scared of the future. It's okay to be scared of the past and the present. It's okay to be scared of the world you might grow up into. It's okay to be scared of the person who you might become. It's okay to be scared of life. It's okay to be scared to grow up. It's okay to be scared to stay young. The world is something that is born out of fear. Everyone at any time will experience fear. It is something that is born with us. It is something that will all happen. The type of fear that we experience will be different depending on the person, but it will be shared. I'm going to be going into the world where the economy is broken. I'm going to be going into the world where I will have to struggle and fight and absolutely bare my teeth at anyone who comes. And I have to try my best to be good. I have to try my best to be the best. And I'm not going to succeed, and I know that. I'm going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes are how you learn. Mistakes are how you grow. If you never make mistakes in life, then you've never lived. If you've always been the perfect child, then you've never grown. You have to make mistakes in order to be human. It is something that happens. If you don't make mistakes, then you're lying to yourself, because you do. You make mistakes every day, and that's okay. And it's okay to be perfect. It's okay to aspire to be perfect. It's okay to do good. It's okay to not make mistakes. Just because you haven't made a mistake yet in this hour doesn't mean that you're all bad. In fact, making constant mistakes is something that can be bad, but just understand that there is a balance between perfection and imperfection. Just understand that there is a balance between good and evil. Nothing in our world is black and white, it's all gray. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. It's because everyone treats it as black and white. Everyone treats it as red or blue. Everyone treats it as one side or the other. The thing is, you can't choose sides, because you're never going to find something that fully aligns to what you believe in. You're never going to find that. That's just something that happens. You never are going to understand everything in the universe. You're never going to fully learn yourself. By the time you're 80, you might be still asking yourself questions on who you are. By the time you're 90, you might still be wondering, why did I do that 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 60 years ago? Why was I ever like that? It's because you go through eras, just like how the world goes through eras, and that's okay. Change isn't bad. Change can be good. Change can mean that you're becoming a better person. Just because you do something wrong doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Just because you do something right doesn't mean you're a good person. Everything has a balance, everything has a peace in the life that we live in. I think our society as we are, as the way we are, we've overdone everything. And that's kind of an issue. We've overdone everything in our lives. We've strived to be so perfect that mistakes, even the smallest ones, will be so pointed out that you can't escape from them. We strive to be a perfect humanity. We strive to be the biggest, the baddest, the best. And yet you can't be it. No one's perfect. Nobody. And unfortunately, in the world we live in right now, it gets pointed out because of the internet, because of social media. If you say, do, think anything, it will get pointed out, and your every action, thought, word, it will all be judged by unfair people. Everyone has extreme purposes, extreme, what's the word? Fantasies? No. Expectations. Everyone does. Having expectations is good. You should have expectations. You should try and think ahead a little bit, but don't think too far and don't think too fast. Our world may stay the same in the next 5 years. Our world may become worse in the next 5 years. Our world may become better in the next 5 years. Our world may not exist in the next 5 years. Our world may be perfect in the next 5 years, as perfect as we can get it. Nobody can fully predict what will happen. There will always be things, there will always be stuff that's not accounted for that will happen. And nobody can predict anything. Nobody can predict how the world will be in the next 5 years. And that's okay. Just because something bad's going on right now doesn't mean that it will forever be bad. Life is highs and lows. You have good points, you have bad points. When you're in the good points, try and cherish it. Try and just soak it in, let it be. Because you might drop the next day. You might become depressed. You might lose a loved one or yourself. You might lose your job or your family. You might lose everything you own just because you said something that you meant as a joke. And that's okay. It's okay to have highs. It's okay to have lows. It's okay to be in the middle. It's not about trying to structure your life to be this set specific way, but it's about trying to just cope Personally, I just ride the waves, and that's okay. Some people may try to structure the ocean. Some people may try to build a boat and try to sail it. They may try to take order over the ocean and tell it what to do. They may try to rule their own lives. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you can change your life on your own. A lot of times it doesn't work, either because of your environment or because of yourself. And that's okay. Some things you can't change, some things you can't control. Nobody can control anything. They can't control everything. And that's okay. Everyone just, I feel like we all just need to take a break, to just relax. I feel like the world as we are, the loud percentage, the percentage of people who are screaming at everybody is very small. In fact, most of us don't care. Most of us don't care if you're black. Most of us don't care if you're gay. Most of us don't care where you're from. We just care that you won't screw us over. One day you will, because everyone screws everyone over, but that's okay. It's about living in the moment, cherishing the good times. Don't dwell on the past too much, though. Dwelling on the past means you can't live in the present, and that's not good. Not being able to live in the present, even if it's a bad one. You can't think for yourself. You can't really do much. You just are stuck. And for a lot of people, whenever they get stuck in the past, they're stuck. It certainly happens to me a lot. And that's okay. You just need to learn how to pull yourself through. You need to learn how to get through the hardships. Some of you, it will be spoon-fed to you. Sometimes it will be okay. Sometimes you'll be told everything you need to know in life. Sometimes you'll have to figure it out on your own. Sometimes there's no rule book. Sometimes there's no mom or dad or friend to tell you what to do. And that's okay. Striving to be the best person you can be. Everyone has different opinions on it. Some people say you have to do only good deeds. But even those good deeds are debated upon heavily, especially by the loud population. Some people say that you have to do anything. You have to beat up people. You have to stand up for yourself. Personally, I think that to be the best person you can be is to be happy with yourself. To be a good person is to be happy. And not just happy, but to be joyful, because happiness is like a thermostat, or a thermometer, sorry. Happiness is like a thermometer. it reads the room, but joy is like a thermostat. It sets the room. If you can change how you think, you can change how you work. But just understand that it's hard. Life is going to be hard. It might get better, it might get worse, it might not exist at all. And that's okay. Nobody can predict the future. Nobody can do much about it. So, just being able to be happy and joyful with what you have. Being able to adapt, learning how to be patient with yourself and others, learning how to adapt to your environment, learning how to learn, to listen, to take in. It's hard, but in the end, it pays off. And that's okay. And it's okay to not be able to learn, to listen, to take in. It's okay to not know how to learn, to listen, to take in. It's a matter of luck, really. Most of our circumstances, most of our lives, most of who we are is because of our surroundings. And many people, their surroundings don't let them learn and listen and adapt and understand and grow and be joyful and happy. They don't ever learn how to do that, and they don't ever learn how to learn. But in this age of infinite knowledge on a small square that you can hold, in this age where signals, radio waves, go through our walls and go into the square devices that you hold, in this age where anything of human knowledge can be looked up, it's okay to Google or Bing or Yahoo or just search. It's okay to try and figure it out on your own whenever you have no one else to help you. Even if you have someone to help, because that someone you may not trust. You may perceive them as a threat, and that's okay. So learn on your own. Learn how to learn. Learn how to be patient and be adaptable. Learn how to be able to be joyful. Be willing to do it all. If not for a random voice that you probably stumble upon at 3 a.m., if not for me or for anyone, and for yourself. Be willing. Life is too short to spend your days arguing with everybody else about whether or not Roblox is bad, whether or not Trump is bad, whether or not Israel or Palestine, whether or not Europe or the West, whether or not Russia or Ukraine. It's too short to argue over small things, even if they seem so big. Because war will always happen, and nobody's on the right side, and that's okay. Nobody wins in a fight. You just declare who takes the money. In the end, both of you get beat up. So, try and stay away from it. Observe, be mindful of it. Don't be ignorant, but don't try and fight it either. If we die, we die. If we live, we live. I originally had an ending thought of how I was going to end this. I don't remember how anymore. And that's okay. It's okay to be confused, to forget. It's okay if this doesn't really make sense. I might add some music in the background of this in case I do post it. I probably won't. I might just post this raw. Let it float out into the world. Maybe it'll go outside my own corner of the internet, hit some people. If not millions, then just one. If one person could hear this, that needs it. If one person, even if they don't think they need it, hears this, it may not be life-changing. It probably won't. You're not going to change your life over something so small as a, 20-ish minute video? That's not how the world works. And that's okay.